a TV6 investigates follow-up about a body of water in Alger County. Autrain Township's Forest Lake Reservoir is nearly drained. The cause, incomplete safety updates that have been federally required for decades.
But the company that owns the dam on the reservoir hasn't addressed them. Now, we first told you about concerns with the dam last year. With the reservoir drained, TV6's Julia Seitz explains potential environmental and safety problems we could see from further neglect.
This reservoir in Autrain has been almost completely reduced to mud after years of neglect to the Autrain Dam. This comes after the State Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy inspected the dam last month and noted unauthorized drawdown of the Forest Lake impoundment.
From a practical standpoint, obviously, if you're draining water from an impoundment, it's going to have impacts on both the aquatic habitat and the organisms that are currently there.
Eagle's Ryan McCone says the dam needed permits for drawdowns. According to the violation notice, dam owner Renewable World Energies didn't file any permits with the state.
Eagle's Water Resources Division discovered that the surface water elevation is nearly 3 feet below the minimum requirement.
And now the water level has receded drastically. According to the Michigan DNR, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has jurisdiction over the dam. It first ordered the upgrades to be made to the dam's inadequate spillway capacity 25 years ago when it was still owned by UPCO. The DNR says that order was reissued to 2 more owners, first to UP Hydro in 2010 and then to RWE in 2016 when the license was transferred to each. The DNR says none began the necessary dam safety updates. While the FERC has asked for a dam repair plan on an accelerated timeline, RWE has said in documented letters to the agency that it'd be unable to do so because its affiliate, Harris Energy Group, filed for bankruptcy. Now state agencies are pressing the FERC for urgency. McCone says Eagle is working with the FERC and hopes RWE will cooperate.
We have engaged with them locally here as well as from Lansing for several years now, and we need a willing partner in the owner to step up and do things properly.
DNR spokesperson John Pepin says the low water levels impact migrating waterfowl and the fishery, but there are also safety concerns. He says the situation is similar to that of the Edenville Dam in mid-Michigan. The Edenville Dam also required spillway capacity repairs for years. The DNR said the FERC tried sending letters for years to the owner without success. Eventually, the commission transferred the dam to the state without first filing an enforcement suit, which would hold RWE legally accountable for starting dam updates. In 2020, the Edenville Dam broke, flooding parts of Gladwin and Midland counties. The DNR even wrote a letter to the FERC in August last year, drawing the comparison. Pepin says if the Autrain Dam flooded, M94 would be destroyed.
And then also downstream, there could be numerous environmental and wildlife impacts negatively, in addition to homes and camps that live around Autrain Lake.
Pepin said the DNR has been urging the federal agency not to do the same thing this time.
Make sure that FERC has the dam owner do what it's required to do before it were to ever, consider surrendering the dam over to the state.
RWE has until November 12th to respond to the FERC request for an update on its plan moving forward. Julia Seitz, TV6 News, Autrain.
Thank you, Julia. We have emailed RWE twice for a statement about whether it plans to address the needed dam updates, but have not heard back. We asked the FERC this morning about how it will proceed with this. A spokesperson responded to our email, referring us back to the most recent letter it sent RWE, requesting an update on its plans.